bad, but just I mean, I'm like my ultimate goal, I guess, besides just making it WWE, obviously, is just to make a living being a professional wrestler.
See, you have a goal for yourself, and that's what, you call a long-term goal, and you pace yourself. So many people come in through the doors, and it's annoying that they think they're going to be in WWE their second day in. Do you find that happens a lot, or?
Well, it's just everybody. I mean, a lot of people in wrestling think highly of themselves, and you got to realize at a young age, like I did, that it's very, very hard to make it. I mean, if you look up the statistics, I mean, you could Google it. 5% of people chase their dreams, and only 1% achieve their dreams. So it's that complicated.
Yeah, it is.
That's for any dream.
Like my dream of having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tomorrow will not be accomplished because we
Yes,
don't have.
you probably can accomplish that. Now, if we were talking about maybe going out on a date with a woman, then yeah, probably a 1% chance.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Go ahead, Brittany, with another question.
All right. If you could pick any wrestler from WWE, who would you choose to actually tag up with against any tag team in your company?
That's a really good question. Like an active wrestler, a guy that's on the roster right now, the WWE roster right now.
Active wrestler.
Huh? That's a good question.
If you're talking old
Think about
school,
that for a second. Well, that's something different. I guess I would choose CM Punk because CM Punk is the smartest man in professional wrestling. He always has people behind him. He had the straight edge society, then he kicked them to the curb. Now he has the Nexus. So he always has people behind him. He's smart. He's educated. He knows what he's doing. So I got CM Punk, and we would take on the team that Adam and I are taking on April 16th at ACW, the Hellcats. Sexy Steve and Jimmy Stars. Those are our biggest nemesis. We hate those guys. We put those guys up and down the East Coast, and ACW that's our biggest rival. And I would use CM Punk to defeat them. Because I knew he wouldn't come alone. He would bring him to the Nexus, and we would just destroy the Hellcats, and then we would go out and have a couple of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with John there, right?
yeah, definitely. But you mentioned the Hellcats. Those guys were the biggest bunch of fools I have ever interviewed in my life. They came on here and did the interview in complete gimmick. Like, they called me ugly. They called me fat, obsessive, all kinds of things. I, I don't know.
Oh, really? Well, they just don't know how to promo like Pretty Jimmy Dream. Again, not everybody can be Pretty Jimmy Dream. Sexy Steve and Jimmy Stars. They're just a couple of guys that 15 and 16-year-old girls like to come to the shows and see because one of them looks like a 27-year-old Justin Bieber and the other one looks like one of the Jonas Brothers. I swear he's one of the Jonas Brothers. But anyway, that's their deal. That's your schmick. That's what they're good for. They're good for the 13 to 15 teenage girl radius, that scene, so we can get those, that age range to come to the show. That's about it. Other than that, they're just Adam and I's whipping boys. We like to beat them up.
Which one of the Jonas Brothers? There's three of them. Which one does he look like?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you their names. I mean, I'm a Backstreet Boys fan myself. I tell you all their names. Jonas Brothers, I could care less about. They're some little punks, just like the Hellcats.
Does anyone else hate Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is an entertainer, like myself. So I can't hate on Justin Bieber. He's good at what he does.
Yeah,
Strongly dislike Justin Bieber.
You're also in fact.
Well, Sexy Steve looks like a 27-year-old Justin Bieber. I'm not even sure if Sexy Steve's 27, but he looks like a 27-year-old Justin Bieber. I will say that much.
Yeah, and you're infatuated with Hannah Montana, apparently. I didn't know that.
Oh, well, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, whatever you want to call her. She's just, she's just a perfect young lady in my eyes. She's cute, she's talented, she had her own TV show, she's a musician, she has it all, she has more money than probably any 18-year-old girl in the world, Like, why wouldn't I love Miley Cyrus? She's a winner, just like myself. Why wouldn't I want to associate myself with Hannah Montana?
Yeah, she can buy me those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches I want. She's got enough money.
I'm sure she eats a lot better things than peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Like
the finer
KFC.
things in life,
Okay, your show coming up. Promote it one more time here for us, and let everybody know where they can get tickets for it.
Well, I've got a couple of, I've got a bunch of shows coming, but I'll take a minute and promote two of them. One is April 16th, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling in Annapolis, Maryland. You can go to acwmd.com, and you can check that out. We have WWE star Shelton Benjamin on the show, taking on Black G Sabian. He's very well known around the independents in the area, and he's going to wrestle Shelton Benjamin on the show. It's going to be a very good match. You can't get a better match on the independent scene than that. Like Sabian and Shelton Benjamin, it's going to top any match that I've seen on the Indies in the past 9 years. I'm pretty sure. I'm very happy that match is taking place. And yeah, that's April 16th. Like I said, again, the website acwmd.com, and also on April 2nd. Wrestling in South Connersville, Pennsylvania. It's myself and my partner Adam Ugly taking on this guy Skull. I don't know if you've interviewed him before. Skull, and he has a little manager Shelby Sin, who's also his girlfriend. And you see this guy named Diaz. I don't really have much to say about him because there ain't much to say. His name's Diaz. He's short and he's fat and he smells a little bit. And we're taking them on for our UCW tag team titles, and not only our tag team titles on the line, Skull's girlfriend, Shelby Sims, on the line. So if we win, she has to come pretty ugly, which we will win. And hey, look, I really have to beat Steel's girlfriend anyway. I can have her anytime I want. But it's just more fun to do it this way. Beat him, then take his girlfriend. Really humiliating. Don't talk about John. You know what I'm talking about. You were a bully in high school. You used to beat up the nerds, right? Or were you one of the nerds? I'm guessing the latter. But anyway, yeah, that's UndisputedChampionshipWrestling.com if you want to go check that out.
I can't say that I vertical suplexed anybody through a table in the lunchroom. I was usually the guy that ended up in the garbage can. But then I went on to interview over 700 wrestlers, so I guess I achieved something, you know.
Oh, yeah, you interviewed Hannah Montana. I'm sure she spoke highly of me, too, didn't she? She was talking about how I treated her real nice on our first date and all that. She spoke highly of me, correct?
Yeah, she... Oh my! The reason why
she's actually texting me right now. I'll have to tell her I'm talking to you, and she'll say, "Oh, well, that's more important. I understand." Tell John I said hi.
Anyone who's bullied in high school, don't take that. That's a very important message that I would like to convey here on the show, and I emphasize on that quite a bit. Bullying is definitely not the route to go down. Unbelievable.
Oh, no, I will say this. Bullying's not right. I used to beat up the bully. I used to bully the bully.
Right?
Oh, man. Okay, is there anything you would like to say in closing, Brittney, to Jimmy Dream here, who has provided us with a pretty entertaining interview over the last 20 minutes?
Well, of course I did. I'm pretty Jimmy Dream, but I'm nothing but entertaining. I mean, if you're going to interview Jimmy Dream, you're going to get nothing but 20 or 30 or 40 or however long I'm going to be on the phone, minutes full of entertainment. That's what I do. Right now I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I see my pretty blonde hair. I see my beautiful blue eyes. I see my sexy tan. And like I got it all, man. I'm entertaining. I look good. I can wrestle. I mean, I'm going to the top.
Yeah, you definitely are. Definitely. You know how to cut a good promo there and put off a good show. And I'd personally like to thank you for coming on the show again. I'd like to have you back again.
Yeah, I appreciate it, John. Anytime. You got my number. You're one of the lucky ones that have my number. Give me a call. Anytime.
Yep.
You too, Brittney. Anytime. You're also lucky. You're definitely lucky because you're female and you got pretty Jimmy Dream's number. That's every girl who's dreaming up and down the East Coast.
It is my dream.
Cutting a promo 101 for Jimmy Dream. I'm Jonathan Clarke, and we'll see you soon.